Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's been sold and is no longer available. HankstersGarage.com. Not only is there a link to Hankster's Garage on our website, at the top of the website where the gray taskbar is, you'll see Garage. Click on that, it'll take you right to Hankster's Garage. Or you can visit the website itself. We sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories all over the United States. We also install them. So if you're watching one of our video presentations and you want different wheels and tires, you want four-wheel disc brakes, power steering, AC, we can do all of that for you prior to your vehicle shipping. And then if you're local to us here in Daytona, you can stop by our Hankster's Garage location at 2385 South Ridgewood and check it out for yourself. We have what we term in the classic car business as a Survivor. A little bit different vehicle today, something kind of out of our wheelhouse, but at the same time in it, it's just a nice, preserved, older classic vehicle. So let's check it out. We are looking under the hood of a 1995 G20 van. And this particular unit has a 350. It has power steering, power brakes. It has AC. It is 51,000 original miles with a clean Carfax. So if you're looking for a nice, inexpensive van with some character, this might be for you. Let's check it out. Brown, beige, tan in color, whatever you want to call it, with black accents, both at the top in terms of pinstriping and on the bottom or body line in terms of body molding. Does have a bug shield here, plastic, black plastic, in good shape. The paint on the van, if not all original, some of it may be original, has several imperfections. I'll show you some of that here in this presentation, such as the hood. You know, there's faint little blemishes in the hood. Overall, there's no clear coat fade on the hood. There's no, blisters or cracks in the paint, but the paint does show some signs of age. Up here in the cowl area, there is some clear coat fade. See that right there? That's like just bare metal right there. So that is there on the cowl area. Taking a look at the front grille, that looks to be in good shape. Your bow tie's in pretty good condition. It does have a crack, but it's not all faded or heavily distorted. The grille itself is plastic, and I don't see anything that is cracked in the grille. Clarity on your headlights look to be in pretty good shape, and the front bumper chrome looks to be in fantastic condition as well, especially around the bumper bolts here, where they usually have a tendency to want to chip away over time from people either removing and reinstalling the bumper or just simple wear and tear. So the side of the van, guess we start with this little tiny front fender up here. The Beauville is the black's worn off down here, is the original logo for the van. Overall paint condition though on the fender there is in nice shape. We did put new pinstriping on it. The pinstriping was a little, it showed some signs of age, so we had some new pinstriping put on. So that's brand new. The wheel opening molding on the van looks to be in good shape, silver. Your Chevy wheels, raised white letter Michelins. The wheel itself looks to be in pretty good condition. Radial tires. Your center cap looks to be in good shape. Beauty ring looks to be in decent shape. Take a look at the still photos. I don't get down on my hands and knees and look at the wheels, so you guys take a real good look at the photos in terms of wheels when you're on the website. Front window glass on the van looks to be in pretty good condition. We'll take a closer look at it when we're inside looking out, but from my perspective, from what I can see here, it doesn't look like it's cracked or chipped in any way. Chrome mirrors that are collapsible. So you got collapsible chrome mirrors, one on the driver, one on the passenger. Let's peek our head inside the van real fast. Again, 51,000 original miles. Door panels look to be in good shape. You can tell there is a little bit of discoloration because it is the original carpet on the door panels from 1995. All cloth door panel pretty much, up top and down low and in the center. So overall in pretty nice shape. Your seats are cloth. 2 captain's chairs, 1 driver, 1 passenger. I'll really have to show you guys a good look here of the interior when we're actually on the test drive because, you know, it's a large vehicle. It's hard to really see a whole lot in here. Original carpeting in the van. You can see there's some discoloration there on the driver's side entry point. These are the original factory GM floor mats. I'll pull those out. The carpeting inside the van on the driver's side looks to be in pretty decent condition given the age and the fact that it's original. Stick that back in there. We'll take a look at the dash when we're on the test drive. Chevy steering wheel, wood grain cup holder there in the center console. So the entire length of the van, overall the paint condition's pretty nice. Up here on the roof you can see some clear coat fade up there. Again, this van is probably mostly, if not all, original paint. So you don't really see up there, but you know there's probably some fade up there. The glass condition all the way around the van is fantastic. Told you the pinstriping is brand new. The body lines on the van are really nice simply because it's all factory sheet metal, you know, so your molding's in good condition. It's not faded. On the General Motors products, you know, whether it's a K5 Blazer or a C10 or K10 pickup truck, you know, they use this molding, and what happens over time is the molding gets, you know, sun beating down on it, weather conditions, just age, normal wear and tear. The chrome wants to deteriorate and kind of, you know, either peel off the molding or get distorted, and the moldings on the side of this van are in real nice condition. The black's not faded and the chrome's not faded, and it's not all cracked up. Wheel opening moldings, again, the driver's side looks good on both the front and rear wheel well. Fuel door, of course. There's a scratch on the driver's side of the van here. Not sure what happened. We bought it just the way it is. I told you when the video started, we do term this as a survivor, which means, you know, original floor pans, original body panels, original paint, original interior, survivor. It's survived since 1995. Got some plastic rear window panel covers here for, I guess, privacy purposes. Chrome on the rear bumper. It is from probably an original rear bumper. There's very faint scratching up top there from getting in and out of the rear of the vehicle. But no rust of any kind, no flaking, no pitting. Chevrolet there on the passenger side rear entry door. Take a look in the rear of the vehicle. So one door opens that way and the other door opens this way. So you do have 3 seats, you know, your first row captain's chairs, your second row bench, third row bench, and then you have a huge storage space back here. Full size spare. Carpeting is in pretty decent shape. Again, the carpeting, you know, is original to the vehicle, so you'd have very faint signs of, you know, discoloration and whatnot. But the carpeting's not torn, the carpeting's not excessively worn. Again, your entry point here in the rear of the van, you can see original paint. There's a couple scratches, blemishes. Rear door panels in pretty decent condition, both driver and passenger. Check those out on the website. You know, it's, again, original. Very well-preserved vehicle, though, for sure. How about the passenger side? Much the same as the driver. Pinstripes in good shape. Body molding's in good shape. Window glass is in good shape. The door slides there on the passenger side to access the rear. We'll show you that here in just a minute. Paint's good, though. Up top, in the center, down low. Nothing blistered, cracked down there going on. Again, your window glass here on your slider in good shape. There is a dent here on the passenger side slider door right there. You have to be standing in the right light to see it. Hopefully you can see it in the video, but I'm telling you it's there. Entry door here, passenger's side. So the rear seats are in fantastic condition. You can see you got seat belts on all 3 rows. All the interior quality, really nice seat cushion. Think about it's light interior, and the interior is not stained. Doesn't look like anybody spilled red Kool-Aid back here. Pretty good set of rear seats, 2 bench seats, of course, fold down armrests. Again, a factory floor mat here, rubber to go across the rear seat. Your carpeting in pretty decent condition. Again, it's original to the van, so chunk out of here for some reason. Not sure what that was or is, or looks like somebody mounted some track. I don't think that's factory. Track there over on the side. Headliners in good shape. You can see there's 2 sets of dome lights, and there's a rear AC unit. Well, that's tied to the front, but rear vents for AC and heat, and then of course your dome lights light up. Look at that ashtray in the back of the driver's seat. Remember those days? There was actually one in the back of this bench seat too. That's funny. 95 had ashtrays in the back seat still. So your carpeting here in the entry point is in nice shape. In the 3rd row, it's fantastic. Doesn't look like anybody did much sitting back there at all. Hold my door shut, lock it. Show you the passenger side front real fast. Again, you have that discoloration there from people setting their feet there, or climbing in and out over the years. Door panels in good shape. Power windows, power locks. We'll figure out those on the test drive, see if those work. It does have a piece of carpet laying over the front dash. Usually when people do that, the dash is either in great shape or in rough shape. So I'm going to guess that it's in great shape. We'll pull that off during the test drive and show you that. But the rest of the van's in pretty good condition. Again, very well cared for vehicle. Collapsible chrome mirror. No paint issues whatsoever down low. So take a look at all the doors. The van sits up high. It's not a Mustang. It's not a Camaro that sits, a couple inches off the ground. Sits nice and high. If there's any paint issues down there going on, you can certainly see them in not only the video presentation, but probably in the still photos. Got that same thing going on over here a little bit with your clear. I don't know what's up with those corners, but they don't seem to like sunlight very much, I guess. 1995 Chevrolet G20. We're going to take it outside and throw it in the air. We'll check out the undercarriage. The undercarriage is the same way as the top, original, survivor, whatever terminology you want to use. But it's, again, a very well-preserved van, a unique piece of inventory for us here in Daytona. We invite you guys to come to our showroom in person. We're proud of our business operation here. We now have 2 locations, as I mentioned earlier. They're about 2.5 miles away from one another, so please pay us a visit. Check out our showroom. Check out Hankster's Garage. There's some cool stuff over there for sale as well. Got a little showroom over there with parts and different types of automotive merchandise. And take a look at whatever vehicle you might be interested in our inventory, whether it's this van or any other vehicle we have. We'll let you take it outside. Check out the paint and sunshine. We'll let you rack it. Check out the undercarriage, bottom of the motor, transmission, powertrain, the tires. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the vehicle performs, how it accelerates, how it stops, how the overall ride feels. This way, when the vehicle shows up to your home, business, or wherever you're having it delivered to, wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there's no surprises because you were here and you went over the vehicle yourself in its entirety. We try to offer full disclosure and provide as much information to you and presentation to you in our 20 to 25 minute video. However, you can spend as much time as you'd like here looking over this particular unit or any other, again, piece of inventory we have. This way, you know exactly what's going to show up when it arrives to you because you were here and you went over the vehicle yourself. We do a lot of sight unseen business. In fact, most of our business is conducted that way. But, you know, we're selling 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They aren't going to present, run, drive, start like a brand new vehicle. So, you know, we're very familiar with our cars here. We deal with them every day. So when you're here, we'll explain to you some of the responsibility and some of the expectations that come with owning a classic vehicle. But again, at the end of the day, we started, we made our... We've been successful in this business for over 20 years doing these type of presentations and doing sight unseen business. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about not only the quality and quantity of vehicle we move through our showroom, but about our you know, tire business operation, not only here in Daytona, but also up north in our PA store. Let's take this van outside. Again, we'll hoist it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then after that we'll do a short little test drive, and I'll show you guys all that interior I was telling you about. Okay, underneath our 1995 G20, well, I'm not going to be underneath it, but the camera is. I'm not going to fit underneath it standing up. I did a creeper seat roll back and forth prior to this video presentation. So I originally started by telling you that the van is a survivor. So we left the undercarriage just the way that we saw it. We painted the exhaust system, but the floor pans, all the suspension components, everything is just the way we got the van. So let's check it out. We'll start out with the oil pan. The oil pan, from what I can see, is nice and dry. Huge front suspension in our G20. Front disc brakes, huge lower control arms. All your suspension components look good. Transmission pan, dry, flywheel covered. Dual pipes. There is an O2 sensor up there tucked away above the catalytic converter. Goes into a single pipe, single muffler. We'll continue to show you as we go back. The drive shaft, huge drive shaft on this G20. So your floor pans, all original, just the way they left the factory, original floor pans. You're going to have big drum brakes in the rear of this rig. Gas tank looks good. Rear end looks good. Tire condition, not only the tread depth, but the tire itself, not dry rotted or cracked. Leaf springs good in the rear. Little tow hitch with your hookups. A couple different hookup options there for whatever you might be towing. Good stuff. 1995 G20. We're going to set it down on the ground. I have a lot of stuff to show you on the interior of the van, so we'll do that here shortly. As far as our payment options are concerned, if you're a cash buyer, if you're coming to physically visit us here in Daytona, we'll take cash if you want to bring that with you. Otherwise, the more common forms of payment are cashier's check or bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year loan on our classic vehicles. 10% down is minimum payment requirement, and the remaining balance over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever it is you get approved for. Approvals are based on credit score, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, things of that nature. We aren't the bank. You deal directly with the bank. You just submit the application through us, the bank contacts you. You guys discuss the approval. If you like what you hear, you call back, put a deposit down, and we'll roll forward. Once the vehicle is paid in full, it goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We go through the van, check the lug nut torque, check tire pressure, make sure all your brake lights, reverse lights work, AC blows cold, make sure everything's functioning. On old cars, anything can stop working, start leaking at any time. So we go through, give it one last shakedown prior to exiting our facility here in Daytona, and green light it. Once the guys tell me it's through inspection, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, it's 24 to 48 hours to get a truck here, depending on where you're located in the United States, if it's a holiday week or weekend. But I promise you, once we're funded, we work quickly. We know you're excited to get your vehicle. We're excited to sell it to you. So we do make it happen as soon as we possibly can. By the way, if you are financing, no prepayment penalty from the collector car lenders, so that makes it nice to own these classics as well. Let's set this G20 down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you guys how the vehicle runs out. In our G20, this is actually a pretty cool van. Let's get started. Door locks. Power window. Passenger. I am going to do the test drive presentation with the window down. We're only middle 60s here in Daytona today. Believe it or not, this friggin' thing has power mirrors. So let's see if this works. Oh my God, they work. Look. Let's see if the passenger side works. Huh, unbelievable. See, that's pretty cool when something's maintained that well. Okay. Wipers. Tilt. 51,738 is the actual miles. We'll check our temp on the test drive. The battery voltage is functioning, oil functioning, fuel functioning, driver turn, passenger turn, AC. It does work and it blows ice cold. But what about that rear one you showed us in the showroom? Yep, that thing works too. So here's the knob. Let me see. Let me kick this down so you can hopefully hear over that one. Kick this up. Not sure if you guys can hear that or not. Listen. It works. Like I said, we're going to leave that off. I told you in the showroom, this has a cover on it. It's Velcro. So we will peel it back here. The dash is fantastic. I'm not going to peel the whole thing off. I didn't check that side, so I'm assuming everything's the same. Again, this van is fantastic in terms of condition and how it was cared for. How about this AC Delco radio we have over here? Now, that must be one of these push-in deals. Yep. Okay. Wow. Radio works and it sounds good. Double bonus there. Okay, off. Clock works, digital. What else? Got our little cup holders here. I tried to fit my iPhone in there, but they, must have made it a little too skinny for the cell phones that were out at that time. No, those are those bag phones, I think. Let's see. Did we do horn? There's horn. Steering wheel's in nice condition. Headliner's in great shape. Let's see if these little doohickeys up here work. Yep, look, driver's works. Passengers works. Cool. 350. Simple motor. Take it for a test drive. What a comfortable ride. Armrest both sides. Nice smooth ride. Steering's nice and tight. Speedometer's working. Temp's coming up. We're about probably $1.70. You could definitely use this van as a daily driver. What a fantastic vehicle. Ride's really nice. You know, Gary and Kenny backdoored me on this deal. They didn't tell me they were buying a van. I said, what did you buy me a van for? And I'm happy they did now. It's a nice, it really is a nice unit. Ride's nice. Body's nice and solid. Undercarriage is solid. Everything works. Has a, has character. This thing, if you're looking for a van for the family or for, the sports team, or whatever you're looking for one for, okay? This thing has character. It's not going to depreciate. So, when you go to a new car store and you buy a new van off the lot, you got to worry about that depreciation factor. This one's already happened. And it's low miles. Carfax documents the miles. 51,000. Good paint. Good interior. Mechanically fantastic. Roll this up a little bit so we got a little less wind noise. Fantastic condition. Interior, exterior, everything. So a smooth ride. Check that out. 50 miles per hour. Let go of the wheel going down the road. Look at that ride. Awesome. 1995 Chevrolet G20 van. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Tanksters.com is our website. Now I'll put on here. Tanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this vehicle today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this van includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. On an enclosed carrier, if I can fit it, I think I can. This is factory height. I've shipped vans before, but it's going to take a taller carrier. Not every carrier will have an enclosed transport that this van will fit in. So, and it might have to go open. So, if it doesn't fit, it's going to have to go open. Warranty. Powertrain warranty is available for this van at full retail price. It includes engine, transmission, and rear end internal components. Good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, so you don't have to take it back to a Chevy dealership. You don't have to bring it back to Angsters or take it to Florida. You'll probably take it to that same person that's working on your daily driver. Again, it covers drivetrain, powertrain, internal components of the engine, tranny, and the rear end. It's not going to cover if this AC stops working. It's not going to cover oil leaks, tranny leaks. It's not going to cover brakes, batteries, starters. All that stuff's on you. We just cover the powertrain. Is the price of the van negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the vehicle, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off at full retail price. It's a turnkey deal. Time is money, right? And there's a lot of time that goes into shipping between checking out the carrier, dispatching the order, arranging the pickup, paying the driver when they pick the vehicle up, arranging the delivery. So at a negotiated cost, we'll put you with a shipping broker whose job is to do nothing but ship vehicles, and they can help you facilitate the transport. And then when the driver arrives with the vehicle, you will pay the driver directly with cash or check. We do not accept credit card. Maybe you're a collector and you have your own trailer, you want to come trailer home, you can do that as well. You can definitely drive this baby home. This thing runs fantastic. So if you want to come drive home yourself, you can do that as well. Tanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And one last time, our website's